What's good, everybody? My name is Jay Fatty. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about the difference between limiting and soft clipping. So let's get right into it. Alright, so you might be tempted to throw a limiter on your master, okay, and using the actual limiter. But before you do that, you should know what a limiter is and what it's actually doing, okay? And it's kind of self-explanatory with the name limiter, but some people may not actually know what it's doing compared to a soft clipper also. So if we play this right now and just mess with this ceiling, you can really hear what it does to this sound. So all a limiter is doing is, as soon as the transients of a sound is hitting the ceiling that you set, all right, it's going to just chop it. It will just chop the sound. And this could be bad because it could completely destroy how a sound is actually sounding. If it's chopping a lot of frequencies, the sound will not sound exactly how you might want it to sound. So keep that in mind. All right. Now, a soft clipper is doing something very similar, but instead of just completely chopping those frequencies, it's rounding those transients rather than chopping them. And that's really cool because that can save the state of the sound and how it actually you hear it as, rather than chopping the frequencies and making it sound dry or not as full. Okay, so let me show you what a soft clipper will do. So if we just get rid of this ceiling and use the saturation knob, which on the limiter acts as a soft clipper, we'll hit play again and hear the difference. I mean, just look at what it's doing here compared to what the limiter was doing. These transients are hitting that saturation ceiling, but it's not chopping them. If you can see, here, let me try to zoom it in. I'm gonna have to play it again. You can see that purple is showing what it's reducing, but it's really just kind of reducing and rounding those transients off. Now, if we get rid of that, go back to the ceiling, play again, you'll see how the ceiling is just chopping those transients. See that compared to the soft clipping over here? So yeah, that's really a huge difference. So what I would recommend is instead of using the ceiling on the limiter, get rid of that ceiling and just use the saturation knob when you're doing some mastering, because it's going to keep the sound in its normal state instead of cutting all of those frequencies. For example, like right here, it's cutting all those frequencies and making the kick and snare sound really soft compared to them punching through over here. So yeah, just a simple explanation of soft clipper and limiter. I hope this video brought you value. If it did, please leave a like, hit subscribe, and hit the little bell. Make sure you stay safe, stay striving, and always be getting it. Much love, y'all. Peace.